Welcome to the Twingo channel. Today I'm going to fit a new windscreen wiper motor. The one on there has got a dodgy connection and it only works when you push the connector down, which is a dodgy solder joint on the actual motor itself. So yes, the motor's literally just turned up and I'm just going to put the battery on and let's get to it. Right, so here is the windscreen wiper motor. We have a bolt up there, a bolt literally there, and then there's one just up in there. The hardest part on these often is here, the linkage. What sometimes happens is these things get stuck basically, and it can be quite dangerous when you're trying to take it off, because if you have to bash it, you're near the windscreen. So yeah, and on this mechanism there's actually two bolts. Luckily I only have to take that one off. This one can stay where it is, I believe. Actually no, I think it does actually have to come off. So yeah, so I'm just going to take these two, this off, and then I'm going to undo the bolts and hopefully just withdraw the motor. Right, I've got the bolts off. One side is loose, but this side is pretty nasty. So it's going to take a little bit of force and effort. Stand by, I'm going to try and do it. Right, well this is a real Heath Robinson affair. I've actually got a ball joint puller, which you use on the main suspension to actually push on one direction and pull on the other. And it's a bit Heath Robinson. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't scratch the car. It's scratched enough already, but it doesn't really. I don't want to scratch it any further. Yeah, let's see what happens. Wow, that was quite tough. The actual corrosion that got in on there. Unfortunately it's starting to rain, so rain may stop play here, but there we go. I said it's off. Time to take the motor out. Right, the windscreen wiper motor is out. I had to pull the expansion, the washer bottle out of the way because there wasn't enough room, and also the air filter housing as well. And the motor's down here, and there's the motor, looking a bit sorry for itself. It's the connector here, that connector here, which is basically you have to wiggle it and it would actually start working. So I know the circuit works, so really it's basically a case of swapping that motor out with this. And also there's some extra linkages and stuff like that, new linkages which can go in. So there we go, I'll get on with it. Alright, I'm going to have to be quick because it's actually starting to rain and I'm getting wet, but the motor's in, it's tightened down and it actually works. I've powered it and it looks fine. So I'm just now going to install it. Right, okay, due to the rain I haven't been able to film that much, but as you can see the truck wiper is working on the little car. I got the linkage slightly off centre and it actually went downwards and then tried to go up and it got caught on the bodywork, but I've now got it pretty much sorted. It's going a little bit low actually on this side. Yeah, it's actually going on that, so I might try to actually modify that and just bring it up just a tad. But yeah, it's actually moved a little bit, so yeah, okay, I'm gonna sort of fiddle this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's a bit wet, a bit horrible, but actually another MOT fail is all sorted.